Hi everyone, my name is Leanne and today I'm going to be telling you about the Irish Readathon for 2024. So if you don't already know, the Irish Readathon is a reading challenge, initiative, whatever you want to call it. It's a readathon that myself and Aoife from Words of Clover have been running for many years now. And I am so excited that joining us to host this year's readathon is Lisa from Lisa in Bookland. Over the course of the month of March, the three of us are going to be talking about Irish books as much as we can. So we'll be talking about them on our channels, and both of the girls' channels will be linked down below, of course. We'll be talking about Irish books on our socials and also on our Discord server. All of the links will be down below to our socials, to the Discord server. I will also leave my playlist of Irish Readathon videos that I've done over the years linked down below as well if you want to check them out. And those videos would be a great resource for you if you are looking to participate in the readathon. So how can you do that? Well, to participate in the Irish Readathon, all you need to do is read one book by an Irish author over the course of the month of March. It's just about reading more Irish books than you normally would, so just reading one book is a tick in the participation column. But of course, if you want to get more involved than that, there are lots of other things that you can do. You could be sharing Irish books on your own socials, hashtagging them the Irish Readathon. You could join in our discussions on the Discord server. You could make your own videos about Irish books that you would like to read or have enjoyed. I'm going to be reading only Irish books in March, as I do every year for the Readathon. And as we do every year, we have also set some prompts/challenges to encourage you to pick up some books, to make things a little bit more fun, to add an element of challenge to the readathon. But as I said, you don't need to do any of these challenges to participate. They're just if you want to do something that is like a little bit extra. So the challenge that we do every single year is to read a book with green on the cover. I think that one is pretty self-explanatory. The colour green, Ireland, read a book with green on the cover. There we go. The next prompt is one that has proven really popular over the years, and that is to read an Irish children's book. It could be a picture book, it could be a childhood favourite, it could be a contemporary Irish children's book, it could be a children's graphic novel, it could be a young adult novel. Lots of options out there. I have done a couple of videos over the years recommending children's and young adult books for this category. So as I said, all of my previous videos for the Irish Readathon will be linked down below. The next challenge is to read a book that is related to the number 7 somehow. Not only is 7 quite a magical number, but this is also our 7th year running the Irish Readathon, which is just, where has the time gone? I have aged. We started this readathon when I was like 21 years old. I was a mere baby. But this prompt is really open to interpretation, like however you want to interpret that. It could be a book that has 700 pages. Could never be me. I would never read anything that long. It could be a book that has 7 in the title. It could be a book that has 7 words in the title, 7 letters in the title. It could be a book that has been on your TBR for 7 years. It could be a short story collection that had 7 different stories in it. However you want to interpret this prompt, please be my guest. The next challenge is to read a book that relates to one of our cover prompts. So I think it was last year we had a challenge where we picked out, or we got people to suggest words that they associated with the Irish Readathon and did like a bingo board kind of thing and encouraged people to find a book that related to one of those words. This year we have gone for a cover prompt, so find a book that has something related to one of these words on the cover. So it could be an animal, a food, a house, books themselves, people, trees, transport, a fantasy element, or stars. I mean, I think we've covered a lot of bases with those prompts, so hopefully you should be able to find something. The next prompt is to read an Irish book in your favourite genre. So if you are a crime and thriller fan, find yourself an Irish book that fits into that genre. If you love historical fiction, if you love romance, it's probably not strictly a genre, but if you love non-fiction, find an Irish non-fiction book. Whatever kind of book you love to read, find an Irish book that fits that genre. And our bonus challenge is to read our group read. And this year we have chosen The Rachel Incident by Caroline O'Donoghue. This was my favourite book of last year. I loved it so much, and I never give myself a reason to reread stuff, and I would love to revisit this book. So I'm so excited to reread it in March, and I hope you will go on this journey with us and share your thoughts on it. The Discord server is probably where you're going to find the most discussion from us. We will have different sections of the server to discuss specific chapters, but also a place for kind of more general discussion as well. Everyone I know who has read this book has really enjoyed it. It's a great book for generating discussion. It's a very accessible, quick to read book. It's a very fun book, but it also touches on lots of social issues in a way that is particularly pertinent to it being set in Ireland in the time that it is set. So there's lots of really great stuff to discuss that is really related to kind of Irish social and political circumstances. It's a book that is about a really intense friendship between our main character Rachel and her best friend James. It's about their friendship growing and developing, but also how relationships external to the friendship between the two of them has really big impacts and implications for the bond between the two of them. So I hope you'll enjoy reading this one as much as I did, and I will enjoy on a reread. So I think I've covered all the information that you need for the Irish Readathon. I will be sharing my own TBR a bit closer to the time. Let me know down in the comments if you are going to participate in the Readathon. If you have any questions about the Readathon, do leave them down below. If you are looking for any specific recommendations, I will do my best to be helpful. I cannot believe we are in our 7th year of this Readathon. The time has gone just so quickly, and thank you so much to everyone who has supported and participated over the years. This has been a real passion project, and it's just so wonderful that it is carried on for this long. That is it for me today. I hope you're doing well, and I will speak to you in my next video.